Could a sultan assign whatever value he wanted to money? Sultan of Delhi Muhammad bin Tughluq believed this was possible. He wanted money to derive its value not from the metal it contained, but from his own decree. But the market had another measure: trust. Sultan had coins minted from copper and brass instead of gold and silver. His intention was clear. These new coins would be considered just as valuable as the old ones. It was a bold idea, but the market didn't operate according to the Sultan's decree. People began to value money not by its seal, but by its weight and the metal it contained. And in the end, it was the money changers who had the final say. One of those who came to Delhi in those days was the Moroccan traveler Ibn Battuta. His goal was not merely to see the world. He wanted to take up a position at the court, rise through the ranks, and carve out a place for himself in this great city. His curiosity led him to the shop of Hazan al-Sind, one of the market's most renowned money changers. Hazan opened a drawer. He placed two coins side by side, one gold, the other a copper coin from the Sultan. Hazan explained, "The palace insists they are of equal value." Ibn Battuta was surprised. "Well, is that really true, Hazan? Money may be a command, but its value is determined by who believes in it." Ibn Battuta said he wanted to enter the Sultan's service, but he had a problem. Ibn Battuta explained his intention. "I want to go to the palace, but I don't have a gift worthy of the Sultan." Hazan smiled. "Most of those who come here don't have anything with them." Then Hazan had the chest in the back room opened. Precious fabrics, ornate saddles, and valuable items were taken out. These were not randomly selected goods. Everything had been calculated. Ibn Battuta was astonished. All of this. Ibn Battuta took the gifts and went to the palace. He waited in the Sultan's presence. Then, bowing his head, he presented his gifts. The Sultan asked, "Did you bring these yourself?" Ibn Battuta replied, "Yes, my Sultan. For someone who has come from far away, these are modest gifts." Everyone in Delhi knew one thing: gifts presented to the Sultan rarely went unrequited. "The Sultan, we do not send visitors away empty-handed," he said. Ibn Battuta replied with admiration, "My Sultan, this is too much." The Sultan, gesturing with his hand, "We do not give less than what is due here," he said. When Ibn Battuta left the palace, he had not only enough to pay off his debt, but also a substantial profit. He returned. He went into Hazan's shop. The debt was paid off. The account was settled. This wasn't just a traveler's stroke of luck. It was a system that demonstrated how power and money worked together in Delhi. The Sultan was spreading his generosity, distributing his wealth from the palace to the city. These gifts injected money into the market, revitalizing it. The money changers, meanwhile, were at the very center of this circulation. They knew better than anyone how the Sultan's generosity would turn into cash, credit, and ultimately profit. As Ibn Battuta was leaving, he took one last look at the city. The monetary system established by order of the Sultan had not functioned. Despite this, the government ensured the market operated smoothly. Merchants, for their part, relied on each other's reputation. Wealth grew over time amid this atmosphere of trust and trade.